moving back to my small town makes it feel like my brain is trapped inside a box that I cannot think outside of. I truly feel like I'm trapped. And the thing is, the box has no tape on it, but you can get out of the box at any fucking moment. Have I? No. But been gaining consciousness recently and I'm like, I gotta get out. Mainly today, I was like, oh my gosh. Because sometimes I just think and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, my bag, my money might take a hit renting from somewhere. But also, what if that's all it takes to move somewhere where my mental health is going to significantly improve, even more so? And that's all the help I need and motivation I'll need to really be like, oh, wow, now I'm thinking from a better frame of mind. Now I can be open to making more money. I don't know. Some people might not get the thought process. That's okay. Maybe your brain is still in that small box. I'm trying to get out of it. I don't know. I just like, I think what got me thinking this way is a TikTok I saw the other day about how moving moving away from your small town is the best thing you could do for you in a sense of if that's where you grew up and you learned how to survive a certain way in that area. If you go back there to your hometown or whatever, it's not going to help you grow into the person or the version of yourself that you want to be. Unless the version of you that you want to be at home is like your ideal, then yeah, stay at home. And while I have moved back to my hometown and I have found an appreciation for it compared to like when I was younger, because when I was younger, I wanted nothing more than to move out. I moved out, moved to Seattle. Man, I found out I wasn't a city girl. I love the idea of being a city girl, and I like being a city girl on the weekends, maybe. But every day, I don't think I was cut out for that. But that doesn't mean I can't move somewhere in a good in between or just, move states, move out the country. And you know what? I was thinking about it. I was like, where would I move? I want to move to the Philippines. I'm sorry. I I really do feel like if I could move anywhere, I would like to move there. But the thing is, before I move there, I really feel like I need to figure out a way to really start making money online. And there's plenty of ways. There's plenty of ways. I just need to do them. I just need to make it happen. For real, though. I really do. And honestly, if I could have it my way, which I know in my head, I believe that it'll happen one way or another, regardless of the time it takes to get there. It'll happen, right? I would like to make money from just monetization on here. Like I want to be that I want to be that one girl people are really like obsessed with for no reason because what does she even talk about? She talks in a way that make people want to tune in, come back every single time. And I don't know, like, man, and as soon as the budget gets bigger and bigger, like I want to do bigger and better things, you know what I mean? And not necessarily in a sense of like bigger and better upgrading my own life, which yes, do want, but that's not the point of it, right? Like my mind, I think of things sometimes and I'm like, what if I'm just in the wrong country to do that? No, kidding. But like, I don't know. But I will say, one of my relatives was like, you could be famous over here. And I'm like, I still need to learn the language. I need to open up the books. I think I'm going to tonight. I have this one textbook for learning Tagalog at least, even though I probably should also be studying Messiah, but I have a bunch of Tagalog language learning books and I just need to pick them up. And there's one that I have that's a textbook that has a lot of colors and I should just start off with that one because it's really pretty and I'm a pictures gal. I'm sorry. Anyways, I really need to tap in. I need to lock in. I need to lock the fuck in, actually, for real, now that I think about it. I need to take this shit so seriously. I need to tell myself, like, bitch, this is you making or breaking your future career. Like, I feel like, yeah, get me on a Filipino talk show. Just let me be the talk. I'm sorry. I'm just, like, thinking out of my ass right now. And I'm just like, wait. It sounds easier to do it there than here in a way. But I don't know. Regardless, I'll figure it out. But, like, for real, like, if I could just figure out a way, which I will, I'm doing it, right? Figure out a way to make money on here so that I can go to the Philippines and just, like, do my thing, live with my family, you know, help my family. Like, man, if I was really, really making it like that, their shit is paid. Y'all can stop working. It's on my dime. Like, I mean, so for real, like, I would love to do that. Or just, like, I don't know. Just live a comfortable life and have the loved ones around me who, like, actually care about me, help them out too. But the real ones, not the fake ones. You know who you are. I'm kidding. I hope they don't watch this. No, but I do have, like, literally all my family in the Philippines are all so loving, and I'm like, I was so happy when I was over there. Yeah, I went over there. I traveled there for like 2 weeks. Obviously, I didn't get to see everything in the Philippines, okay? And I'm aware of that. However, I think just being surrounded by people who actually love me and care about me really did a number for my mental health. It was like so opened up my mind. And it opened up my mind to thinking there's so much more possibilities. But the farther and farther I get away from that trip I took a couple months ago to the Philippines, which it was only a 2-week trip, but ever since that trip, and as I go farther and farther away from it, I feel like I forget that is an option. That is a possibility because I'm trapped here in my small town. My brain is now back in that small box, and the box, the farther and farther I move away from that trip, is slowly closing in on itself. And the light is getting dimmer. And I really need to, like, tell myself, no, bitch, bust out of that box. We can't stay there. No, unless this is what I want the next however many years. If this is how I want to live the rest of my 20s, then yeah, stay here. This is not how I want to live the rest of my 20s. Oh, I need to figure this shit out fast. And I think part of it is just really nailing that belief. And honestly, I really do think I just need to block out everything else. Like, I need to delete the doom scrolling apps. I really do. I need to not go on one of my YouTube accounts that I have, because I have multiple. I have my YouTube account for this Turn Up the AC channel. I don't have any recommended videos. Like, I don't know. I was able to make the settings so I don't have, like, a For You page for it. Or whatever, the Explore, whatever. Your page that main shows up that has the recommended videos for you. I have that turned off because it was just like, no. However, I have another YouTube account, and of course, I'll go on that one. And now that one has all my personalized recommended videos. And of course, I eat that shit up. And it eats away at my phone battery. And my screen time increases the more and more I do it. And unfortunately, my screen time, I be clocking in full time on that bitch. And the thing is, I don't even be making money from it. It's like, bitch, if you're gonna go on your phone, at least be making money somehow. I really need to lock in. I need to, like, get that shit on lock. The only thing, though, is, like, some of the things, especially the way that I would like to make money, yeah, it's gonna take some time. I'm gonna have to lay down the foundation, okay? Smooth it up, right? Get it looking nice and pretty, and start building from there. But it's like, It's like it takes time, you know? But at the same time, I'm trying to tell myself, like, no, believe in yourself so much that it doesn't take you a long time for that shit to happen. It fucking happens because you are that bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And you can call me crazy all you want, but I really do think there's so much that goes into just like believing in yourself, putting out that energy and frequency into the world that you are deserving of it. What you want is 1,000% gonna happen. No ands, ors, ifs, or buts. Like, just knowing that it's gonna come to you. Like, I need to really embody that. Because I think I will let certain doubts trickle into my brain. And that's when I regress more and more. You know what I mean? So, like, I need to lock the fuck in. And it is serious because this is me and my future on the fucking line. But it would just be nice though, before moving anywhere, being able to hopefully have a more remote source of income that can allow me the luxuries of being able to live in the Philippines and afford it. Like, honestly, bro, it's like I don't even need to be making that much, but as long as it's enough to like survive over there, man, I'll be happy. I'll be happy to just even be over there, okay? Honestly. Just me eating rocks for dinner. I'm kidding. Sorry. Anyways, but I I really think I need to do that. I need to start focusing on that because again, like it's like it just the farther it becomes a distant memory of being over there, the more I get into that mundane living of like getting into doing the same shit every day, seeing the same shit every day, feeling like this is the only option for me, feeling like I can't do more for myself, even though I literally can. And so just need to like, fuck, I just need to start like looking this shit up, like how to get the move going. Maybe it'll inspire me more to facilitate me to be able to finally unlock that making money online. I don't know. It's a whole thing, but I really would like for that to happen so that I can enjoy my time over there. Is that bad to say? I really feel like it shouldn't be. But it's like I'm not even asking you to make a lot, man. I mean, yes, I'm open to that. That would be great. But just like enough to live, especially hopefully preferably to be like comfortable, you know? And even more so to be able to also take care of the people around me when speaking into existence. I move over there, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I was just so much happier over there. I really was. And I know I've been saying that. I'm such a broken record when it comes to that, but I don't know. Like, I just like really feel like the attitude of people like where I be, especially more so like just in general, like certain people in America, bro, I don't like it. Certain parts of the culture, I just don't feel like I prefer. It's just harder, you know, and people are so like I don't even know how to explain it. I need to study up on that so I can really fully give you in detail like I don't like this specifically, I don't like that. But I just think like the attitude, the vibes of certain people, you know, certain people I feel like are very passive aggressive or have this bratty attitude or this condescending I'm better than you kind of attitude. And it's like let's just have a good day. Let's just have a good day, but and God forbid you try to tell people what you want to do, like I'm doing right now to y'all, and y'all could be thinking the same thing. But I feel like oftentimes when I do open up about the things I do want to do with my life, people are like, "Oh yeah, that's so hard," or like, "That's so much work," or like, "That's never gonna happen," or like, you know, like the reality of that happening is so low, or the probability of that happening is so low. It is like, why are you trying to bring me down to your level? Bitch, you can't just spread a little bit of positivity, be a little encouraging. No. Yeah. And like I don't know, I think also it really does help. Like even if I moved over to the Philippines, hypothetically speaking, and I had zero friends over there, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck because at least I would have a whole fucking family over there that fucks with me. You know what I mean? Because I don't really be hanging out with people, which is fine. I wouldn't say that I don't have any friends. I do have friends, but like, sometimes when I think of a friend, I think of like I be so ride or die. I be so like I'm the type of friend that if you let me, I'm at your house every single fucking day. In fact, I'm at your work. In fact, I'm working for free at your work because I'm helping you at your work. Like that's the type of shit like I be into, right? And nobody likes that. Nobody fucks with that. That's okay. That's okay. That's why we don't talk anymore. That's okay. That's okay. But it's like I don't know. It's just like I it's questionable. It's questionable. And I feel like also some of the relationships I have friendship wise are just so like I don't know. It's different because I have a lot of friends, but I feel like the more that they trickle in from where I'm originally from, the more it just gets really like crab bucket mentality, if that makes sense. I don't know, but yeah, it's like I don't know. I would rather have family that hella rides for me and and moving to a new country rather than staying in my same country and like having the privilege of having my friends. Like what, bro? What? I don't know. Cause like, and I don't compare it to like the family I have here because there is no competition for that. Like I don't know, I don't really have a lot of family members in the states that I actually talk to or even have any sort of connection with, including some of my immediate family. Let's not get into that. And it just like I don't know, like it's so lonely. It really like oftentimes I find myself when I befriend certain people, and if this person has like a huge family, I will just like just slide myself in, infiltrate their family gatherings, everything, and just like assimilate to their family and just become one of their family members. But the thing is, it sucks. Like as soon as I stop being their friend or whatever, or stop being around them as much, you know what I mean? It's like feeling like I lost the whole fucking family. And it's so depressing because it feels like, well, it can never be me and my family. It can never be my friend feeling that same kind of a connection for my family. I mean, unless I was in the Philippines, then that could probably happen. But like here in the States, it's like there is no family for any of my friends to befriend. Like there's no family of mine for my friends to really be with. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Pity party, pity party. But it's like, I really do, man. I need to move out. I recently had a coworker slash friend. I would consider a friend. I love her. Anyways, she just moved to this another state, and I'm like so proud of her. Excuse me. I'm so proud of her. And when I referenced that TikTok that I saw the other day that said that you need to like move move away um if you want to like gain a different thinking. Otherwise, if you stay in your hometown, you'll still be living off of that mindset that you had when you grew up there. I don't know. Like, and especially if like you were surviving in that place, like not even thriving, and especially if you like, were abused or had a traumatic childhood, like that shit really sticks with you, and staying in that place can really hold you down to that. Anyways, but that TikTok, I sent that to her and I was like, you know what? So proud of you for moving out. And she was like, yes, you should do it. It's easier than you think. So I'm like, I need to. I really do, man. I'm getting sick and tired of this shit. Obviously, this is a more recent development that has happened because I don't know. I just feel like I didn't mind just coasting by because I was just still trying to work on nailing surviving. And then, now that I've survived long enough and gotten past and gotten over those major hurdles in life that were trying to trip me into falling into the depths of hell, like I I really just lost my train of thought. Anyways, I just like feel like I've been finally gaining conscious the last month or so, just being like, yeah, you know what, this isn't what I want for myself, and really trying to strive to do better. But there's certain things I like get in the way, like my phone addiction, going on my phone so fucking much, eating, spending all my fucking money, spending all my money. I need to focus on, like, if at least if you're gonna be a fat fuck on the fucking phone all day, the least you be doing is searching up ways to make money and doing it. Who would have thought? I need to do that shit. Like, fuck. And it's like, I'd be so stupid because it's like, I be knowing how to do certain things, but there's a disconnect between actually doing it. And it's like, you fucking, it's like, do you even want it hard enough? Do you want it hard enough? I don't know. I will say though, in my perfect dream life, I would have been a drill instructor. I'm kidding. That's really random, but I'll get into that in another video one day maybe, because ooh, how I would have loved to get paid to scream at people, but also make a badass bunch of bitches. You know what I mean? Like, yes. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm sorry. I feel like I've been making these videos recently, and sometimes they're really long-winded, and a lot of the times it's probably just me being a broken record. I'm sorry. I know I'm really trying to work on the communicating, the speaking. I do these videos one take wonder as a way to really work on my speech. Because despite having a communication degree, I didn't really develop those like skills or that skill thoroughly while I was in college. Because probably most of that time, I was just focusing on surviving and not keep doing myself. And that's okay because I've grown from it. I've learned a lot from it. I've moved on from it. And I'm always evolving and forever towards the version of myself that I want to be. But, gaining consciousness like this is a good first step. And I don't know, hopefully, gosh, it's like if I could just figure out, like, take the next 6 months, figure out fully how by the end of 6 months I can just fucking move out. I don't know, like, I'm just putting this out there. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, maybe the more you speak shit into existence, the more you think about it, the more you think about it, the more you act on it, the more you act on it, the more likely it'll show up in your reality, It's like, fuck. Anyways, I don't know, but that would also kind of be gag worthy if I say this shit now, July 1st, and then down the line, y'all watch this shit, or y'all are watching my videos of me in the place I say I want to be right now, and then you watch back on this video maybe, and you'd be like, oh my gosh, she manifested it. Like, bitch, I hope so. Like, it's like, I'm not working hard enough. Like, bitch, 1 video a day? That's not enough. 3 videos a day? That's not enough. I need to be fucking dropping, like, fucking 5 podcast length videos a day. No, I'm kidding. I don't necessarily have to do that. But sometimes I'm really thinking, like, you're not working hard enough. You gotta fucking... And even if it's not these videos, like, just in general, like, there's so many different ways to make money online, and it's like, why can't that be me? There is so much money, and people are constantly addicted to their phone, and I'm not saying it's good, and definitely not for me, but like, there's money to be made. Anyways, I'm sorry. Sometimes it's like, I feel like I just need to blah, 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 because 1, it's therapy for me, and 2, I feel like, talking out loud is the first step to really thinking your situation through. And I like to be real. Like, I'm trying to be so real for y'all. I don't have all my shit together right now. I'm not where I want to be in life right now, per se. And you know what? I still have a long way to go. But I am hopeful and faithful and believing in myself that I can get there. And that my rosaries prayed every day will be answered. Anyways, no, but like, seriously, like, I really hope, though, in you watching this, I don't know if anyone made it to fucking 26 minute mark on here, but I'm hoping, and people watching this, whether they watch it in July of 2026 or if they watch it in whatever year it is that I do happen to make it, I hope they're able to see this and be like, wow, she was real. From day one, like, she was so real about it, because I feel like it's such an embarrassing thing for people to talk about. And so I feel like there isn't enough people talking about, being in a more unfavorable part of your life, or being in a part of your life where this isn't what you want for the rest of your life. And like, I just want people to be able to see the transformation of me realizing it, verbalizing it, and then actively working on it, and then hopefully you can see the transformation of me making it one day. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Because it is embarrassing on here. I think I have probably a few of my old friends that still are subscribed to this channel. I don't know if they watch my videos, but I know they could easily watch it and clock my shit and be like, oh, she's doing worse than me. Guess she is a fucking loser. And that's where... Nah, I need to forget that shit. I need to, like, Men in Black type shit, like, erase my memory. And I need to know. I'm not agreeing with them. I'm not giving in to their bullshit. And it doesn't matter what they fucking think. It doesn't matter what they think. And that's where I need to invest more of that time into believing in myself and acting upon it to make it happen. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, I'm just like me trying to catch myself when I like be telling myself like other people are watching you and they're like, she's such a... I don't know. I'm just being real, y'all. Like, I just hope I don't end up being one of those like out of touch people that are like super stuck up. But I do want y'all to remember me being, and not just remember, I want you to see me as somebody who is authentic and real about her shit, unless if she's making an ASMR video about her boyfriend cheating and having a gay OnlyFans account during Pride Month. Unless if it's that, like, but like, if I'm being for real, if I'm sitting down, I'm talking to you like this, like, I want to be so real with y'all, and I want y'all to appreciate me for that. And if you don't, you know what? No, I appreciate myself for that. I get hard on myself. I'm like, oh, like, why isn't your content like hers? Why can't you edit your content like this? Why can't you be doing more of this? Why doesn't your shit look like this? Like someone else's, and I'm always doing that to myself, and I'm always tearing myself up sometimes about that. And like, I try to slow myself down and tell myself like, no, it's fine, girl. You're carving your own lane. You're in your own fucking lane. Don't try to be a copycat of someone else's shit. Because y'all's shit is not the same color, okay? Do not be... And, like, fully immerse myself into cultivating somebody that is me, who is an original experience for everyone else watching. Like, I just want to carve a space that is like just more real, just more authentic, more raw, and more like upfront and honest about like, hey, this is my fucking life right now. Even if it's a mess. And especially in hopes that one day it won't be a mess and it'll be in fact beautiful, and I can like, inspire people, and I could, sorry, I almost get emotional talking about this stuff because I just feel like there is a better life I'm supposed to live, and oh my gosh, I'm gonna need to end the video soon because it's like, no, like, I don't know, it's like like I really do think that's gonna happen one day, and I hope it does happen. And I think about how cool that'd be to inspire people and be like, yeah, like, that could be you, and like be able to show people that like, yeah, I used to be like this, and I totally, that shit is like, those receipts are all up on my channel. Hopefully I keep up a lot of these videos too so y'all can see, but it's like, like that's a real raw ass experience, and it's like the reality for a lot of people, but I want to know that people have the power to like change the reality into what they want to live, because I've been at rock bottom, and it's like I never thought I was going to get out of that, and just getting out of that is like such a blessing in and of itself. And I want to be able to be that person that shows people, there's so much more to life. Like, I just want to show people how good it can get, even if even if it doesn't look so perfect right now, that's okay. Like yeah, I'd be filming in my car, I'd be filming in my car. But I don't know, that's real, that's raw. I would be car riding any fucking day of the week, and if I'm gonna, partake in this hobby of car riding, I might as well take y'all along with me to talk about it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm sorry. Here's to me trying to be the realest bitch on your YouTube page. I hope I can inspire someone one day. Even if that one fucking person is myself. Even if it's just myself. It will all be worth it. These tears, the sweat, the stench, like, it will all be worth it. Okay, I'm sorry. This is a long-winded way of me saying I want to move. And I'm sorry if we divulged into other topics. Is that the right usage of that word? If we dove into other topics. Okay, I'll work on it. I'm forever expanding the vocabulary. Not really. I need to be looking up in the dictionary more. But I've been working on it. At least the speaking skills, for sure. For sure, the speaking skills. Because, like, yeah, that life that I aspire to live, that bitch is the biggest yapper ever. And she makes her money from that yapping, I don't know. That would be awesome. Sorry, I'm not trying to, oh my gosh, I probably was blowing to the mic right there, but it's just really nice to get this shit out. And I don't know, again, I feel like some people can be watching this and be like, this is so embarrassing, why is she even airing her shit like this right now? But it's like, I air this shit to be real with y'all. And I air your shit because sometimes I post shit and I view shit and I think about what I'm posting from like a future perspective. Like I think about, yeah, future me gonna eat this shit up. And when I say future me is gonna eat this shit up, I mean in the future, when I'm finally living the life I want to live, I'm going to look back on this time and I'm going to be like, wow, like I am so proud of her for making it. I'm so real for her for being upfront about where she is because, watching that shit is just a reminder of how much even more I should be blessed and thankful for and grateful for, like, the life I live now because she chose and decided to start and to just do, because I do have that connection problem with the idea versus achieving it, doing it, but forever working on it. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna work on my shit. I'm gonna get it figured out. I'm gonna get it done. And I'm gonna be the person I've always wanted to be. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I just like yeah. I really really needed this talk. Me talking to a fucking camera, not even a real person. Anyways, but there's a real person behind this. There is a real person watching this. Or so I hope. Me watching this and being the only person to watch this full video. Anyways, it's good if you made it this far. Subscribe, like it up. Tell me what I can do better. Or tell me, better yet, where do you want to move? Let me hear.